So just now I was just curious to see that what kind of question most of the people search on Google. So when it comes number wise, which type of questions people mostly ask, I was shocked. On the first list, in that list, first question was, what is my IP? Which is okay, yeah, basic. The second is, what is love? Which is shocking. And third is, what's the time? Which is okay. And the fourth is, what men's really want? So when I saw that on second and fourth, those two questions people ask to Google, I don't know what they expect from Google to answer. But why I'm recording this is because asking question is very important, but asking right question to the right person, asking right question to the right source is more important than asking the question. Asking question is very necessary. That shows you are very curious to know. That indicates you are in a growth, you are in a path where you want to grow. You are not believing that you know everything. Asking the question is the first steps towards learning. But that is important. But asking right question to the right person or right source is more important than asking the question. And no one taught that. Nobody in this world will taught you that. You have to learn by yourself. Which are the trustable source? Which are the trustable people? Where I will get the proper answer? Who is actually knowledgeable, wise enough to answer me that question? Which help me to grow in my life. If you ask Google what is love, that's nonsense. Love is not the thing which everybody experience in the same way. So how you can expect to Google to answer it? If you ask who is most richest person in the world, most expensive thing in the world, what is the ranking of country, GDP wise, all that general knowledge is okay to search in Google. It's necessary to search in Google. It's better to search those type of questions on Google. But what is love? What is life? Who am I? All that questions not get answered by Google. You have to know who knows that answer, who's capable of answering it. First of all, you have to ask those questions to yourself. And even if asking yourself doesn't make you clear, then you have to go and ask whom you can trust, whom you know will answer it correctly. Now, love is not the common thing. It's an individual thing. If you ask the same question to 10 different people, you will get 10 different answers. So there is no one particular answer for the love. It's all depend on individual's experience. So if you are searching for what is love, then first you have to ask yourself what I feel love is. maybe you will get proper answer. Maybe you will know what is love is. But if you ask someone else or ask to Google, and if you got any wrong answer and if you think that is right, then you will lose whole point. And love, life, these are the not questions to be answered. First of all, these are the questions to experience. If you are not feeling love, that means you are not with yourself. So first of all, you have to see why I'm not in love. What's stopping me in being in love? Why I'm not happy? Those who are in love, they don't ask these questions because they are experiencing it. You are asking this question, that means you are not experiencing love. That means you are away from yourself. You are too much involved in these other things. So you don't experience love. So don't try to find theoretical knowledge for life and love things. Go with your experience. Question your experience. And learn to ask questions to proper people, wise people, whom you can trust. And don't satisfy it with answers. When someone gave you answer of your question, any question, don't say right or don't say you're wrong. Just listen carefully and keep it that way only. Don't make it your belief. Don't hold tightly towards that answer. And see how long it will sustain in your life. Does that answer changing? Is that answer still there with you? Just test that answer. Make it filter through your intelligence. Whatever answer you get, don't believe immediately. Let go pass through your intelligence, your experience. Be patient and test it. Because knowledge is not yours. Knowledge is someone else. But when you live that knowledge, when you experience that knowledge, when you test that knowledge and you pass, then that knowledge become your experience. Then that experience become you. Then you don't have to think I'm right or wrong. Then you just know what is right and what is wrong. You don't want any proof. Then you're clear, because that knowledge becomes you. But if you just listen and think that you know, then that doesn't deepens your intelligence. Then it just on surface level. So seeking knowledge is very important, and transforming that knowledge into your experience is also important. When you live that knowledge, when you experience it completely, then there is no need of knowledge also. Then only you remains. Then the purpose of that knowledge get fulfilled. And that is the only way to grow. Perhaps you may commit mistakes, perhaps you may fall, perhaps it will take time. Perhaps you may judge it wrongly, but all that effort of experiencing knowledge is worth than believing it completely and not applying to yourself. So don't ask silly questions